Okay, I'm not going to take up too much time. The bombshell dropped a lot of bombs last night about Raw, but then she left y'all hanging. She didn't finish it up. So let's go ahead and try to finish up our Raw report. This is number 2. So we stopped where Morrison talks to Laurinaitis and Christian and Laurinaitis. And I know it's boring when Donna does this, but I'm sorry. I don't have much time tonight. I have to get a workout in. And I've been really depressed all day. So let's just try to get this workout in and everything. And hopefully a brighter day will appear sometime. Hopefully on the or before the 22nd. Anyway, which by the way, I haven't heard anything. And I will probably keep saying if I've heard anything or not on these videos because you guys have been my support team through it all. And you know what living hell I've been through. And that's all I want to say about it. Let's get back to Raw. JR and King returns. Cole returns, has a delusion that he's a lawyer. He's Gandhi. Morrison versus Christian with friends. Christian Morrison is in the street clothes. Christian beats Morrison. Beat down on Morrison Road. Swagger. Christian Ziggler. Punk and Del Rio tonight. And Orton versus Mark Henry tonight. Mark Henry walks to the ring. Laurinaitis. But my favorite part had to be when Triple H walked to the back and he put it to Laurinaitis. Walked right up to him like any good man should do. Got into his face and said, and of course Laurinaitis, he's denying that he didn't want the job in the first place. And I love this line. You ever try to pick up your teeth with a bunch of broken fingers? The only thing missing was that sledgehammer. Hammer down, honey, hammer down. Anyway, Mark Henry thrills us with a replay of SmackDown and Big Show returns. The Hall of Pain. He talks about punishment and pain and vengeance is his, but then Orton pulls one over on him, and we hear his voice, and he says, "No wrong, vengeance is mine." And Orton and the Viper who's the Viper, comes out to the ring, and Mark Henry versus Orton. Cody Rhodes interrupts though. Mark Henry gets countered with an RKO. The Cody Rhodes assaulting Orton, and then Orton's down and out. Rhodes and Mark Henry leave. Cody says he's cut the head of the Viper and all the venom with it, and then he bags Orton, and that laugh was so demented. Wasn't it demented? It was like going, ooh, why? That's just, ugh, sent shivers down my spine. You must know it's gonna be because we're in October, right? All scary things happen in October. Not all scary things. Hopefully some good things. But anyway, Rhodes leaves. Replay again. Replay again. Can you imagine this? Why another replay? Then Del Rio and Punk, and then I fell asleep. I'm good at this, folks. I don't know why, but I am. Lately, I haven't been sleeping very well, and I don't have an appetite, so I don't need to worry there. So, anyway, when I woke up, Air Boom and Mason Ryan was versus Ziggler, Swagger Otunga, and Vicky Guerrero. Which, by the way, I know we weren't watching Dallas, but where was JR? That's when you wake up and you don't see somebody or hear them, you're like going, what the heck? What's going on now? And why aren't they there, Don't worry, I'm sure there would have been a replay later, right? Wrong. Vicky wanted 3, the match continued. Mason Ryan pins Ziggler. Vicky Guerrero screams, "No, are you kidding me?" And King and Cole chat about the WWE Network. They have a new vote coming up for a new TV show. Del Rio and Punk tonight, be a star, which I love that. I really do. That don't be a bully, be a star, show tolerance and respect. A lot more people should do that, not only on the internet, but in real life, everywhere. I mean, if you have the chance to be a better person and not pick on someone, do it. Promo of Brutus Clay. Reunion new John Cena movie looks good. Del Rio versus Cena Vengeance. Ricardo Rodriguez rattles on, and out comes Del Rio bringing his belt, which we got to see that a little bit more than I wanted to see around his waist, if you ask me. And then the new Savior on Monday Night Raw, Punk, came out. Cole, I'd rather have Punk than you any day, just so you know. And Oklahoma loves the Illinois man, don't they? Shout out to Oklahoma. Anyway, Punk smiles or smirks, and or no, I don't even know what the, I can't even read my own handwriting without my glasses, and no, I'm not putting my glasses on because you all are not going to see me with my glasses if I can help it. JR is fired. What's up with that? Cole rattles on. Del Rio sidestep Punk. Punk lands on his knee. Laurinaitis orders the match stopped. There for a moment I thought Laurinaitis actually had heart. Danielle? And then Punk versus Del Rio. And I think this is going to have to be a three-parter because we're probably going to get interrupted soon. No, we aren't. That's amazing. Okay, that's my grandpa going to the bathroom, which is conveniently located next to my bedroom. Anyway, Laurinaitis orders the match stopped, and versus Del Rio, and The Miz and R-Truth is reinstated. WWE fashion, we brought them back. And of course they were singing, and they replay again Hell in a Cell. And if that wasn't good enough, we got to see Del Rio walk on Punk, which that you should be more than just fined if you walk out on a match. I'm sorry. You should be severely punished. If you have a partner in that match, your job is to help that partner. And anytime you walk, there's a situation. In fact, I remember the situation clearly. There was a match where I believe it was Hunter who left Kurt high and dry, and Kurt had to do the match, and there was something about some sort of fine anyway. There should be more of a stipulation that if you walk out of a match, you pay more than just a fine. That's just the way I look at it. Of course, King, I support you in telling Cole to shut up. And where's the replay of JR getting fired? WWE. You replay every other thing that nobody really cares about, but where's that? Del Rio, Rodriguez leave Miz and R-Truth versus Punk now, beat down on Punk. But then the best part of the evening, we hear Triple H's music, and guess who's back to wrestling? Heyman. Did WWE really hear me when I said if we couldn't have Hunter, yeah, I said this, then Drew was the next best thing, because Drew got no airtime this week, and Hunter's back. Not that I'm complaining. Love Trips. Thank you for coming back to wrestle. But I would like to see Drew on there in some sort of capacity. Not so much Zack Ryder, but more Drew. Okay. Let's see. And they even the odds up. Punk and the Game Clean House on Raw. Kind of odd, don't you think? Anyway, that was a wild night. Laurinaitis and Otunga talk. Triple H and Punk took on Miz and Truth at Vengeance because Otunga and Laurinaitis was having their little chit chat back there. And can you believe Punk and Hunter being allies? I'm gonna have a little hard time seeing them get along so well. I know what went down on the beginning of Raw, but I don't know. Something about that combination's too fiery. Anyway, maybe they need a manager to keep both of them in check, if you will. Offering my services. But also, just wanted to say, you know, I always try to give Raw a grade, so we're going to give them a grade right now. I'm not going to go with a C this week, guys. And there's a reason. The opening was actually, I thought, halfway decent. The show, bringing Hunter back to wrestle capacity, wonderful. I'm excited. So I will give it not an A, but a B. Solid B. You brought it up a notch. Let's see if you can keep on doing that. Okay? Love you, WWE. Gonna sign off for right now, and talk to you later.